Alright, so just doing like a little run through here. Just want to start off with maybe one of the only highlights, which is pressing the 100 kilos for the first time ever. And this was right when I got here. And you can see how fucking ecstatic I am. Out of order, I guess, but here's me failing. I think 95 kilos for a double. And you can see it's because of just complete and utter form breakdown. No planning with the feet, no bracing the core or anything. My elbows flared and all that. Kind of embarrassing. Yeah, still lacking a bit of, a good amount of footage. So this is some of the only other footage I have of training chest. Pressing the 30 kilos on a slight incline, it feels pretty good. If I'm being totally honest, I think I feel these a lot more for the chest than I might doing maybe any other isolation movement for the chest or whatever. I'm really trying to optimize my form and stuff. Because, yeah, I don't know. I think it's all a mess, to be honest. That's okay. Here we are, lat raising way too much weight. That's, I think, 12 kilos in each hand. I really should be doing 10, but the guys next to me were like deadlifting 5 plates, so I was feeling like shit. Wearing the wife pleaser. The fucking elbow sleeves for some reason. Kind of look like a douche. That's okay. That's okay. Anyways, yeah, I think now we're getting into some probably better footage with more to comment on. So I heard someone talk about rows being one of sort of the pinnacle movements for your pull days, and I've been trying to figure them out. Here, I'd say the grip's a little too close, and we're doing a little too much forearm work. Sort of 75% of the way up the rep. Put the hands a little further out, and definitely feel it more in like the upper back, like the teres or whatever. Same thing here. I think it's too much weight. I've been tracking the lifts pretty religiously. And I can definitely hammer out these sort of 30 kilo to 45 kilo weight ranges on these T-bar rows. But I don't really know why I'm doing them. It definitely can be kind of, a bit of a slutty pump, and it looks great. You feel huge and stuff, but I'm not sure I'm accomplishing what I should be on these pull days. It's probably why I'm getting hurt a lot. But in good news, I guess, the busted ass knee is honestly the least of my problems these days in the gym. This was today. Walked in wanting to hit an 120 kilogram PR, but I was feeling kind of shaky warming up, so I decided to start with 110. And it kind of looks like crap, but it felt like I had a bit more in the tank. Definitely felt it like I think where I should have felt it. And then yeah, here's the 120 kilos. And being someone who's always used pounds, going to kilos is hard. But one of the nice things is that if you sort of just throw 5 kilos on for these big compound movements to each side, before you know it, you've kind of added a lot more to your max, just sort of psychologically speaking, I guess. Yeah, hitting really nice depth there. He feels good. I felt that one in the kind of like the erectors, and just like bracing everything. It just felt like my CNS was exploding, but we're working on it. But yeah, back to shite footage. The deadlift, something I've been really struggling with. Here, this clip is going lightweight. I think for 10 reps. Really trying to focus on the elbow, kind of like bisecting the foot to knee distance, the length there. Focusing on kind of pushing for the first portion of the movement and doing the hip hinge for the latter portion. Because when I do this sort of a traditional stance, the bar goes up slower, but I know my cues better, I know my form better, how to listen to my body better. You'll see, I think, a little later on that this helps too, just get some of the accessories, strengthen the traps and the grip, because the grip has definitely become a limiting factor. And compound that with like the lower back shit I've been going through. Yeah, this clip is just me going for 140 kilos, which I've done like 1,000 times in my life, and it slips out of my hand. It just gets stuck. I start wobbling. I have to drop it. My fucking hands are exploding. It's really frustrating. I look like such a moron. I mean, yeah, no, it's okay. Actually, no one cares. What's this? Yeah, this was good. This was just one of the heavier lifts after hurting my back a little while ago. And I was feeling really good about the form here. I think inadvertently I sort of found just the exact weight range in which there's just complete form breakdown. I think any heavier would have been brutal. I think that's 130 kilos, I believe. But like it didn't like hurt my spine or anything. But yeah. So just for reference, this is like the second day I'm here 3 months ago, pulling 150 kilos. With relative ease, just with my normal sort of sumo stance, not really thinking of any cues, no bracing, just take a big breath and pull. So yeah, there's a lot to think about. And yeah, there's a slutty pic. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I met this Australian guy at the gym as well. He was pretty sick. He's been living here for like 6 years or something. It's funny watching this now. That's 110 kilos, which I so-called did for a PR today for 1, and here I am doing it for 3, thinking it's 100 kilos. So yeah, I guess numbers don't mean shit, especially for the fucking squat numbers. Approaching all this after a huge injury stuff. I mean, this is funny. This guy's like an amateur bodybuilder. I'll put his handle in the description or something. He's dope, but of all people in the gym, I asked the biggest guy to watch me totally break an 110 kilo bench fail. Yeah, pretty embarrassing. The form's not bad though. The form's not bad. I've failed PRs with my elbows way further up. It's not hurt me or anything. He and I have been talking a lot the past few times at the gym too. Though like, he gives me lots of tips and stuff. He's a really sick guy. I helped him with spotted him on bicep curls actually. It was kind of funny. Here's an example of me not sticking to a routine when it comes to my pull days and just trying a bunch of shit and having no real idea what I'm doing, trying to find that feeling of that contraction, but I don't even think I'm using this machine properly. I think my back responds pretty fiercely to stimulus, but I gotta just stick with something. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So my buddy Christian, shout out Christian, he's recording me here doing these seated cable rows, taking like 70 or 75 kilos for reps, and these feel good. I think my form's bad, but that's a compromise I'm willing to make. I really feel the contraction there, just like in the rhomboids or something. Or it might be like the lower traps, but I really feel them. And I feel good doing them because they're not one of these sort of science-based, like fucking super hyper-optimized movements. It just feels good. I think this is the last clip. There's some more seated cable rows without a cameraman. Yeah, that's for why I'm even making this video. No real clue. I guess I watched a lot of Ivan Durgic, his videos, the Squat Everyday guy. I love his stuff, so it seems like a cool way to summarize training progress in sort of quarterly chunks or whatever. And he does it every day, but that's crazy. I'm not getting too hard. I don't even know how to edit. Oh yeah. Cheers.